Hi guys, welcome back in. Today's pick a card is how your spirit team sees you, or the universe, or God, or Jesus, you know, your angels, however you roll on that front, okay? I already started to draw here. I started to use these as visual, and then I was drawn to pull these cards. So for group one, we've got this beautiful, what the hell is this called? Rose Aura Quartz. Or this green little flower. We're going a little springy slash Eastery today. For group two, I do believe this looks like tiger's eye. So let me see. It is tiger's eye. For group two, the tiger's eye, or the bright yellow chickadee. And for group three, we've got the orange carrot. Maybe you're drawn to the colors or whatever. Chrysocolla. I think that's how you spell it. Say it. Let me show you group three, okay? Chrysocolla, Syricola, something, alright? I think I'm going to pull 3 more cards for each. I love these little tea cards, you guys. They're just fabulous. And they're a great, I've got a lot of people asking me what would be a great deck to start with. And I feel like this one would be a great deck to start with. But at the same time, you know, reading cards is all about following the intuition and the inner guidance and the inner knowing and trusting that you can say what comes to mind, right? So these are kind of like, I don't know, I feel like they would be very easy to read. And that says tea leaf, but I thought for a second, for one split second, it said tea life. So on that note, let's go ahead. As usual, I'm pulling on camera, right? I'm sorry for the focusing and unfocusing. There's just a lot of energy here with us as per usual today, okay? I've called in Lily, my angel, to help guide me on this read for y'all. Thank you. Group 2. Let's get a card for group 2. I wasn't expecting those to flip over. Ooh. Thank you. And group 3. Card for group 3, please. How you guys see group 3. I'm really just reaching out to the side here and pulling out of the middle of a deck here. Something in the eyeball. Ooh, look me in the eyeball. Something, Eminem song just came to mind. And there's a lyric, a spot in there where he says something about look me in the eyeball. Old school Eminem, yep, I've been listening to him lately. Message from the guardian angels. Let's bring the guardian angels in here. Group 1, group 1. Can we have one for group 1, please? On the bottom of the deck, I've got Uriel. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Okay. This design is really drawing me in, so there may be somebody here that sees this design or the design on the inside of this quite a bit. That's just a different array of choices in the decks today with them. How they see you, how they see you. I bet it's really good too. You're probably expecting something kind of on the outs. You can rest assured though they've always got something good to say about us or to us. Because that's just unconditional love. They love us no matter what. They love us no matter what. Additional messages will probably come through as well. And I'm looking for one particular deck that I had. I don't remember what the heck I did with it. Alright, so I did have to pause it for a moment. If you saw the camera jump, that's why. And then I was drawn to go find my little deck here. Let's get group 1. Group 2, please. Oh, let him come out, he said. That one tried to come out. Group 3 now. Group 3, please. Group 3. Whoa. On the bottom of the deck, we have Be of Service. Because so I like. Alright, I'll be right back with group 1. Hi there, group 1. The little green flower or this beautiful rose quartz. Let's see what this says. Ooh, it's for Heart's Desire. It's for all zodiacs. The energy of love vibrates on a soul level, penetrating the body through its many layers of tissue, all the way down to the cells. Rose Aura Quartz is a crystal of love with the ability to shift one's sense of self, provide nourishment for your growth, and transform fear and doubts into unconditional love, creating a strong bond to the universe. It creates a synergy between the pineal gland, located in the brain and associated with your third eye, and the heart chakra, infusing your intuition with space to give and receive more love. I love this for you, group 1. So far how your spirit team sees you, they only wished that you saw yourself the way they see you, is what I'm feeling here right now, okay? They only wish they could show you how they see you, because they know you doubt yourself a lot, okay? They need you to believe in yourself more, believe in your ideas, and believe in your intuition and those inner knowings and that inner guidance. Goodness, my animals are running amok in there, y'all. They're going crazy. Yeah, they really want you to believe in yourself, group 1. We've got number 51 or 6 here. Believe in yourself because you are a healer, okay? They're trying, I think they've been trying to show you this, okay? These ideas that are coming to mind. And maybe you're having new ideas about different kinds of spiritual abilities that may not be really out there yet. Also, I'm wanting to point out that while I was in the intro, while I was pulling cards, I pointed out this symbol right here, and maybe it's the moon phase symbol also that you keep seeing, but now I'm being guided to this on her necklace. Okay, so maybe you guys are seeing swirlies a lot, or even this like sigil, so to speak. Speaking of, let's just go ahead and flip that card over. Belonging, House of Night. So, okay, some of you might be feeling like a sense of longing for home, or to go home, or not, like you just want to go home but you're not sure where home is. And I feel like your spirit team wants you to know that home is where the heart is. Like literally, home is inside of us. Home is wherever we make of it. And I was just telling my honey this not too long ago that I seriously would be happy living under a bridge as long as I have him and our girls with us. I mean, we would, as long as we have each other, we're good, right? Or I'm good anyways, as long as I have them. That's how I work. Ew, what the crap? There's a freaking hair over here. Go away, hair. Okay, on to the next. They want this card. They want me to flip this card over. Okay. Let your fears dissolve. Okay, I don't know what you're afraid of, group 1, but there's something, and it could be tests that keep coming up to have you step out of your comfort zone, because when we have it, that's kind of a fear for some people, right? Stepping out of the comfort zone or doing something you normally wouldn't do or go towards. So I feel like they would love for you to depend on them more, to take over that fear also. You might be a Cancer, or be dealing with a Cancerian energy. See the little crab here. You might be like seashells or seashore stuff. Like, I'm getting like collecting things from the shoreline or the sea, but also like a decorative sense. Like, I don't know. I've always wanted like to have a beach house next to the beach, and I would totally, you know, do all things nautical in it, right? Oh, yeah, your spirit team says laugh at your demons. Laugh at that dark self of you, okay? It's come to a time where essentially all you can do is laugh, right? Maybe you need to laugh more as well, but your spirit team, I feel, is like saying you're going to look back at these times, those hard times, and you're really just going to find a lot of humor in the situations. Ooh. Indigo Child, that came up in a pick a card yesterday. And you know, it's okay to be by yourself for a little while, to want to work through this, whatever you're going through at this time, okay? But we are essentially our own worst enemies. We can make things seem so urgent and so like, I feel like you guys, not that you make something out of nothing, but you let your anxiety and worry and fear get the best of you and thinking on those worst case scenarios. They want me to move on to the next. Deep cellular healing. Okay, you're going to have healing in this, okay? And look, this is coming out under you are a healer. Octarius energy, physical and emotional healing. So as you heal yourself, know that you are helping to heal the people in or around your home, your family dynamics as you heal yourself, okay? Believe this, okay? And also, I'm being guided to advise that people could be mirroring you, or you could be a mirror for people, and there's going to be a lot of people who are going to point fingers at you potentially. I'm resonating with this on a whole nother level right now for myself. But there's going to be people to like point fingers, and they're like I say, when a situation is going on around me and then I realize like I have nothing to worry about and I don't know why I'm acting this way, and then I realize somebody's fears and illusions are being projected at me and reflecting off of me, but essentially sometimes it makes me do and act the things that they're fearful I'm going to do and act or say, right? So here lately I've been like, it's not me, it's you, I'm your reflection, okay? And then I protect and reflect, because I don't need something projected at me that's not my truth and not of me, right? Protect and reflect, okay? This will allow you and help you to live your bliss. They really, like, if they could show you what they see and how they see things in everyday life, you would see that there's so much to be grateful and joyful and joyous of, okay? I mean, we only get this one physical vessel, this one physical vessel in this lifetime, and we take care of it, we move it, we exercise it, we nourish it, we nurture it. There may be a sense of needing to put a little more vitamins or some sort of effort towards like stretching or moving around or taking walks or doing yoga, you know, and if you don't like doing any of that, dance then. Just move the body, move it a little differently, okay? Your angels are very much encouraging you this. And also, don't give up, okay? Don't give up and be willing to follow. Sometimes there might be somebody who comes along who just needs that help. Maybe they're trying to test out their leadership skills, so don't be afraid to be like, all right, let's go with the flow on this one here. They just stopped me. Okay, so that's irrelevant now. I'm seeing this house over here though with all the lights on too, so That song, I sing it a lot whenever I notice all the lights on in my house. Every light in the house is on. Some country song, and I don't remember the rest of it. Oh man, I'm just messing with my chin while I'm talking over here, and I notice there's a huge freaking whisker sticking out the side of my chin. No, I have to go pluck this bad boy right fucking now. I'll be right back, group one. My apologies. Alright, well, I got that sucker. My god, that was in there good too. Woo! Whew. First and foremost, though, group one, your spirit team would love for you to know that whatever you choose to do and however you're choosing to heal and do things right now, there is victory in it, okay? They want you to feel that sense of accomplishment and victory, and it's great that you feel good about yourselves. Don't ever feel like they're doubting you or disappointed in you. That is your own projection, okay? There's something there. If you're feeling that way, there's something there that still needs to be released. You don't have enough confidence in yourself, my loves, because they're going, yeah, you're doing things great, but sometimes some of the messages that come through might not be very sugar-coated. They might feel like a little bit of tough love, but they're doing it from their heartfelt, pure, unconditional intentions. And sometimes words have to come across our path that may hurt our feelings, or, you know, some criticism has to come our way in order to help us continue healing and continuing on this journey, okay? Words are triggers or activations, or even can be some form of like light codes or codes for us, okay? Something sometimes has to be said in order to light that up in you, okay? Let's see what the tea leaf cards are. Oh, love, deep affection, and caring. This is how they see you. They think you are full of love. They see your good heart. You have a good heart. You are kind, you're caring, and you're considerate, okay? They need you to give deep affection to yourself. You give a lot of love to those around you, and you're doing a really great job in the homestead too. But sometimes we just need to just kick back and smoke a doob and just do Netflix and chill, which is totally what I'm going to freaking do after I'm done with this read, because I've been up since 5:30, so I'm not complaining though. It's good for me. It is very good for me. I just have to implement some kind of stretching in there too. Ooh, a needle and a thread. Gotta get you out of my head. Needle and a thread. Gonna wind up dead. But you're not gonna wind up dead, okay? That song just came to mind. Needle and a thread. A sincere wish will be granted. And for this hard work that you have put in and you've gone through thus far and all the obstacles you've overcome, victory, a sincere wish, okay? So this is telling me to advise also that if it's for the utmost good and it's not going to cause harm to anybody and it's coming from a solid place in your heart space, your wish will be granted. But if you're wishing for like, I don't know, like if you're wishing for just more money just so you can buy more material crap, on that note, there's a sense of needing to have, maybe this is what needs to be released in the homestead, having that sense of fulfillment right now materialistically. You have to, because there's no outside influences that are going to help our happiness. So look around you, because you have every fucking resource that you need to continue on any kind of path that you want to right now. Okay. Cup. You should accept valid criticism. Holy crap. Did I mention criticism earlier? Holy crap, guys. And there could be a sense of not needing to spill the tea. Maybe backing off on gossip, or you might find yourself pulling away from that situation anyways. Look at this. Holy crap. You've got plenty of material things, okay? You are very abundant materialistically right now, okay? Whatever that pertains to in that situation, group one, you will have victory on it though, okay, group one? I hope it helps, my loves. I hope it resonated. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. Love and light. Well, hello, group two. For those of you that chose the yellow chickadee, but you couldn't really tell that it's yellow. Well, now you can, right? My goodness. Can we go any brighter? Let's see. I don't freaking know. One of these days. We're gonna get a better Well, you know what though? They're advising me that if I got a better setup, it would still go wonky because of all the energy around here. So, that note. Tiger's Eye, yellow chicky. And you know what? The Tiger's Eye is for confidence, and yellow is the freaking solar plexus. So those two go hand in hand. You might be being drawn to the color lello here lately. Yeah, and that's okay. There's good reason behind it. As usual, you know, if you guys are drawn to more than one deck pile as well, that's okay too. So let's read this. Courage, optimism, and power. A courageous and brave stone, Tiger's Eye, motivates you to show up as your best self, dispelling any fear and doubt in your path. Known as the shapeshifter, Tiger's Eye embodies healing energies from both the earth and the sun, drawing optimism towards you while also grounding you in reality. Call on the warrior inside of you and pursue your ambitions with laser focus. With confidence, strength, and power, Tiger's Eye helps break through any blockages that stand in your way. Activate the warrior inside of you, Leo and Capricorn. And this says sun here, so if you're a Sun, Leo, or Capricorn, I'm sure this might resonate with you on a hard level. But also it's talking about dispelling fear too. So here, let me hold that up. So in case you want to come back and read it later, you can pause, screenshot, do whatever. Spirit, can we please focus here? Thank you. Thank you so much, my loves. Thank you. Okay, see, all you got to do is ask. Ask and you shall receive. Maybe that's a message you've been getting here lately. Let's see what we got for you. How does your spirit team see you? Well, they are sending you signs continuously. Hello from heaven, okay? Somebody said I'm not really dead. And they want me to pull a card. They are just a thought away, okay? So just know that if you don't feel them, you can always call them in as well. And they support you as you cleanse and clear both inside and out. So there may be a sense of detoxing the body, but also getting rid of old items and material things that are no longer needed here. Number 7 on that card. This is just a slight detour from Spirit for somebody. Forgiveness. They're asking you for forgiveness. Can you forgive them? Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. So, group 2, I'm really sorry for your loss, my loves. My deepest condolences. But if you're not feeling like, oh, I don't need to forgive them, there's nothing to forgive. Maybe they were asking, or why... Either way, if it's you needing to forgive them, or maybe somebody in your family needs to have the sense of forgiveness, or the passed on loved one is asking for your forgiveness or the other family member's forgiveness, okay? But they are sending tons of signs. I'm going to leave this out here because I think it's relevant right now. So also, if you're not really worried about a passed on loved one in the forgiveness note, there's something else here about don't give up on them. Don't give up on the person that needs forgiveness, okay? When you think things won't go your way, you are creating it to go poorly. So start by using positive words of encouragement to others and to yourself, and stop yourself when you start complaining. So I feel like this could be something for somebody, maybe a family member or a friend who was dealing with an addiction. That's come up quite a bit here. Those who are dealing with addiction. So if we think things will go poorly for them because, oh, say they've been to rehab 7.5 times, you know, oh, well, what's this different? What's this time gonna do any other time? Don't fucking think like that. You backtrack on that shit, okay? When you think things won't go your way, you're creating it to go poorly. So essentially, we could be creating it to go poorly for that person. Stick to your sense of integrity, group 2. When things are at their worst, they can only get better, okay? The only from here is up. Let's get this out. Joy. Mermaid of Lemuria. Ooh. Group 2. Say soul sister, why you wanna miss a thing you do? I don't know how that song goes, but Hey Soul Sister just came to mind. Let me get a drink of water. There's a lot of pink here. I love this card. It's beautiful, and the camera is actually picking it up. They want to see, they see you as a ball full of joy. They literally are. You bring a lot of joy to the people around you that love you, okay? There's some sense of, you know, since we had the tiger's eye and the courage and optimism and power here, the confidence, it's like you might feel like, sure, I have confidence in myself, but there's something there, but there's still fear underlying. So essentially that depletes our confidence a little bit. Maybe it's confidence in spirituality. Maybe it's confidence in having and honing your gifts. Maybe it's confidence in, you know, whatever it is. They want me to go to this. Ooh, living life to the fullest. So much like the previous group, you know, they wish they could show you how they see things, how they see you, and how they see life around you. Like, because our earth is a beautiful place. There are some beautiful, beautiful beaches, mountains, forests, and there's even some beautiful man-made like stuff out there, right? I'm being drawn to this Merkaba above her head too, so maybe working with a Merkaba. Metatron is coming in. Okay, he would like for you to call upon him to help with that fear, because I feel like for him, I call on him for the crown chakra. So there's something there about, oh, I mentioned gifts and abilities too. So group 2, calling upon, you know, you can call upon any angel to help you with anything. I mean, sure, Google says there's certain ones to W for certain things or certain chakras. But essentially, if you like Archangel Michael, he could help you with all of it. Gabriel or Raphael, okay? Okay, group 2. This card is telling me that you like structure and balance. But there's still essentially a need for something about truth here. Every time I see the sword, I think truth. You might not be living life to the fullest, group 2. They feel like that you could live life a little harder, have a little more fun, go out there and, jumping on, like, whenever I was young, I lived out in the country, and we lived around in a rural area. Well, that's the country, right? But we would go to this friend's pasture. My dad had a friend who had several pastures around us, and we would go out there and go hail bay hopping. So that's coming to mind, okay? Letting that inner child play. Big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideals. I'm also getting Atlantis here, obviously. Lemuria. Big picture thinking. There's some sort of like a portal day that might be of significance to you. But see, you see this reflection here? It's not the same reflection here, right? This is not what's here. But I was mentioning the beauty of the world and nature, and these mountains are really drawing me in here. Getting out and enjoying nature a little more. Putting on your hiking gear, your backpack, and getting out into nature. There's a lot of pinks here too, group 2. So I feel like there's a sense to be a little more gentler with yourself. Maybe you're too obedient with yourself. See how she's standing on the box though? And it's got big picture thinking outside the box, and putting yourself on the outside and look in at different situations or people. Calm is not a weakness, group 2. And neither is being vulnerable, okay? So I've got that under forgiveness. Let's get one of these little cards here. Don't lose yourself in love. The best way to fight evil is by making progress in good. So there could be a sense of wanting to, she's blindfolded here, And I mentioned spiritual abilities and the crown chakra, so there might be something, you know, lower vibrational things feed off of us when they know that we're kind of fearful of it. And being in the state of fear might bring in other lower vibrational energies that we don't need around us or our family at that time. I'm not saying they could, well, yes, lower vibrational energy and entities can cause more harm than good, but also we have a way to transmute those feelings. When they come around us, you will notice, okay? Like maybe your honey is grumpy that day and nothing really happened to make him grumpy, or maybe you're like, I was fine all day doing my running around or all day at work, and I came home and now I'm just like in a sour mood and I'm just not feeling things and I'm kind of grumpy or whatever. So that being said, you might need to cleanse your fucking space like on a daily. If things are starting to happen around you and you're not really sure why, feeling certain ways, if this makes sense to somebody, group 2, okay? Keep your heart open under joy. Keep your heart open. There's definitely, we got a lot of green right there starting off too. So there's definitely like a heart, and that's the heart chakra. Heart chakra healing or activation here for you. Crystal. Oh, hi, Crystal. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet, okay? Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens when it's supposed to. Sure, I'm being drawn to say, some people, sometimes, like, psychics see what at that time, like right now, I could foresee next week, and I could give you a scenario for next week. I don't know why I'm even going into this, but there's a reason behind it, right? I could see next week, and I could tell you such and such might happen next week. And you get your hopes up and you wait, and then you go through that week and it doesn't happen. Say maybe you're going to meet the love of your life next week, and something happens and you don't. And then you come back and you're like, well, she wasn't right. It didn't happen. It didn't come through. They didn't come through my door, you know. But at that moment in time, things change. People change paths and different routes are taken, because this world and the energy around us and the realms and the other dimensions around us are ever changing. Always like moving and changing, right? So somebody, say that love that I said was coming towards you didn't show up. Well, it's because they decided to alter their own path, or you unknowingly altered your own path. But just know, just because it didn't happen next week doesn't mean it's not going to happen, okay? So just because something doesn't happen for you, group 2, I guess that's the gist of the story here. Just because something you thought was going to happen or you were told was going to happen doesn't mean it's not going to happen. This could be a scenario or situation that you are, if you're not worried about, but it keeps crossing your mindset, then you're worried about it, okay? And whenever we think about the things that we think that we know are coming towards us, we essentially push it away and further it from us. It's not saying that it won't come, but don't lose yourself in the idea of it. It's like a crock pot. We got to set it and forget it, group 2, okay? They understand you're discontented and bored right now. You've got some sort of material harvest coming in, and harmony and awareness. There's an accelerated motion and positive movement forward in somebody's inner child healing, okay? So okay. They want me to get a card for calm is not a weakness. Make your own choices based on your truth. There is mutual attraction. See, I was just mentioning like the love coming towards you, so maybe that was a message for you, group 2, that you received before that, okay? Or maybe you're wondering about someone you're interested in. There's mutual attraction. 3, 4, 2, 1 on the timer, so essentially it's 1, 2, 3, 4, all right? Make your own choices based on your truth, group 2. Let's see what we got here. Look, good fortune, the beetle. Egypt is coming to mind here, but you've got good fortune coming towards you. Your spirit team is trying to give you inspired ideas too. They're trying to give you the big picture thinking. You could be having visions of stuff too. Also, scrying is coming to mind, or something with a mirror. She's out in the field again, and I mentioned like putting on your hiking boots. Oh yeah, like going on a hike, the mountains here. So maybe you're wanting to like take a vacation or find a really nice place, secluded place around near you to go hiking or walking or camping at. It might benefit you to work with crystals as well at this time on your journey. Place them around your house, holding them, setting them next to you or on you when you meditate. If you meditate, of course, these little bag necklaces are only like $6 or $7 at on Amazon, and I think if you're interested, so then you can put any crystal in there. I think it's just called Google or crystal bag necklace. Forgiveness in yourself, potentially, for something as well, group 2. Oh, look! You've got the freaking sun. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. New ventures towards good fortune. And look, we've got new creative ideas, inspired ideas. So maybe you're feeling like, I'm going to do something different with my paint today. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to learn to crochet, or, you know, whatever. Joy and love and light and peace, tranquility. Have faith and hope, because there's something positive that you can't see yet. They keep us blind for a reason, okay? And that may go to say that might be why some of us have, like, sometimes I pull cards for myself and I can't read them, like they don't make any damn sense to me. So I have to have somebody else. Like I look for outside forces. Like I'll go on YouTube a lot and try to find whatever draws my attention or whatever calls me. There's something coming towards you too. Spirit's trying to hand you something, by the way, group 2. And I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, they're not showing you. It's not that you're disconnected from them, but they're just not wanting you to know that information at that moment, or they need somebody else to give it to you, because something behind that person as well, like it's like a helping kind of thing with healing, like kind of a mirror thing too. Rabbit. You might be seeing rabbits a lot too, and if you're not, group 2, you probably will be after this. Too much concern with sexual matters, living life to the fullest. So I feel like they're saying that your mind and your patterns are on sexual matters, and you're not really living your life to the fullest because you base something around sexuality. A broken wishbone. A wish will not be granted at this time. Make your own choices based on your truth. I'm feeling drawn to get these cards out, so let's see what we've got from group 2. Based on your truth. I mean, the High Priestess here. Based on your truth. Remember what I was mentioning earlier about worrying about something, but essentially pushing it away from us, right? Or wondering how, when, why, where. If you're constantly speaking it into existence too, but if you're saying, trying to speak good on the matter too, that's, I don't know. Take the leap. Take the leap. Is that Voice to Men, or I'm Down on Bended Knee? That song just came to mind. This is part of your journey though. It's part of calm is not a weakness. Keep your heart open. Keep an open mind too. There's a sense of self-efficiency with you, group 2, and emotional maturity, okay? But what your heart truly desires is coming towards you. Just please know that. You've always got the sun on your side, okay? Actually, they want me to pull another tea leaf card. Yeah, the problems are to be resolved. There's no use crying over spilt ink or shampoo or milk or perfume. whatever those sayings are, however they go, right? And grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. So, and we've got calm is not a weakness, careful handling. So I think group 2, you've been really good about checking yourself anyways. This is all I have for you, group 2. We're going to move on to group 3 at 8:18 in the morning, 818. As always, I hope it helps. I hope it resonated. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel or like the video. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. Love and light, dears. Okay, so I was drawn to share this with you. Group 3, last but not least, my loves. For those of you that chose the little orangey carrot and the green egg here, we're going to see what that says here in a minute. But I was just emptying my incense ashes into my incense ash canister. So, friendly reminder for you guys to keep that stuff. I know incense can get really messy and it just falls all over the place sometimes. But I have one of these longer ones, and sometimes it doesn't even fall in there, but they're suggesting putting a paper plate under it or something as well. All right, group 3, let's see what we got for you. The chrysocolla, earth, unconditional love, and cleanse. Known for cleansing the aura of toxins. Ooh, I like it. It is a great crystal to use when experiencing high stress levels and burnout. The surface of chrysocolla resembles pristine ocean views, and this aerial vantage point helps you gain perspective on situations hitting too close to home. Take a step back when those situations arise and remember to prioritize your needs first. Deeply connected to the earth energy, chrysocolla reminds us to get in touch with our feminine side, the part of us connected to our capacity for unconditional love. So, a sense of burnout for you guys, group 3, going and going and going until you can't go anymore, or going and going and going until you're like you get fucking sick. Like if you're not listening to your body, and you know, I think you guys know by now that the universe will put you on your ass, right? They will make you stay home. They will make you stay home, group 3. Resistance is stopping your progress. Exactly. That's resistance. And after that, there will be movement forward in new directions. And face the challenge by being open. And also it says a deep realization or major breakthrough is experienced within the next few days. So if you are actually taking the time out and being like, okay, I know I need to rest. I'm going to lay down. I'm going to rest. I'm going to read. I'm going to listen, you know, to a meditation. You know, there's something that could come at you. This deep realization could happen while you are deciding to take this sabbatical or this rest or whatever it is. You might be having strange dreams here lately too. But if you're wondering why, like, you might feel group 3 that you're stuck and you're stagnant, like stuck in the mud, and you don't feel like anything's going anywhere, and you keep hearing that all these opportunities are coming towards you or whatever, but you're not seeing them, it's because your resistance to stop and to just quit forcing things to happen, quit pushing yourself. Because when we try to force and we push ourselves to keep going when we know we need to rest, we're not going with the flow. We're not in the move of things. We're not in tune with the universe. We're resisting, and it's stopping the progress in something here, group 3, okay? So far, though, I feel like your spirit team sees that you're on the verge of burnout right now, group 3, I think. Or maybe you're just coming out of a stint where you were burnt out, you know. Our immune system's lower, and sometimes we just feel real achy all over, and sometimes, like, we feel maybe fluish or sickish. Maybe you're having body aches, nausea, cramping is coming to mind, along with headaches, and maybe an earache and sore throat as well on the same side that your ear is hurting. This too shall pass. You'll be okay, but just know you need to hydrate and get some vitamins in you, and this downtime is needed at this time as well, group 3. Whoa. Y'all's guides are freaking strong now. They're coming through hot and heavy here. Ooh, group 3. All right, tantric magic is in the house right now. We've got sexual wisdom. So I'm not really sure what all that entails. I have never really looked into tantric magic. It has crossed my path a couple of times the past week, so maybe that's a sign for me to look into it. But also, we're talking about taking a break and trying to avoid burnout, right? And maybe this taking a break would involve, you know, some AA batteries. Let's just put it at that, you know, pleasuring oneself, okay? You could be going on a burnout in the sex department. Maybe it's been a little while since you got some. I don't know. But that message has come up a lot also in the past week or two. Fuck, I'm not good with time anymore, so it could have been the past month. I don't know, but pleasuring thyself is not sinful, okay? That was just a gimmick for the man to make us think, you know, that it wasn't okay, because they wanted us to rely on outside influences. And we don't have to do that, especially as women. We know how to please ourselves better than any man could ever think about doing. We can light our own fire, right? And maybe this is for you. Maybe that's a need that you need to do, you know, light your own fire, my honeys. Ooh, become a clear channel. So yes, definitely tantric magic. The sexual wisdom card, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Wadish, I don't know. Oh goodness, group 3. I love this. But it'll help you clear something too. Act in the spirit of compassion. So you might be very intrigued, or you might have come across somebody, okay, who really needs a message at that time. And I think this is Spirit's way of advising you now that it'll be okay. You might find yourself, it might have already happened too. You might find yourself speaking and saying words and you don't even know how it's happening. Like, stuff is just flowing in and it's coming out your face, and you're like, I can't even believe I'm doing this or saying this. But that's because Spirit either has channeled you or is going to channel you, okay? Oh, damn, group 3. Y'all are strong. Vision. Aphrodite. Yes. That's no coincidence. All right, group 3. Oh, I'm loving it. Very, very different energies from group 1 and 2. Definitely. Group 1 kind of meddled into group 2, which is fine. It happens because it's a collective thing. But group 3, y'all are on fire. This girl is on fire. Something about a necklace here too. I'm feeling like a stone necklace, or not a pendulum, but what is that other form? Medallion. Thank you. Celestial beings is coming to mind as well. You, group 3, your spirit team sees you as a powerful goddess, okay? You're a very powerful fucking creature, and you are a shapeshifter as well. You're a shapeshifter also. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So, if you get a chance to change homes or change jobs or do a better position or a different area of work, or whatever the opportunity is that is presented to you at this time, will be very beneficial to you, okay? There's a lot of victory and a positive movement forward with it, okay? So that might be stepping out of your comfort zone. You might have a little fear in that and be like, ooh, I don't know if I can do that. What is, you know, I'm already working a ton of hours already, or, you know, I'm doing this, I'm studying, I'm having to do that. But it would be a positive option. A movement to a new home. So what comes to mind is whenever and we've got home right here too, is I mentioned studying. So maybe you're in school right now. School always swallows our funding, right? It's hard to put ourselves through school. So maybe you feel like essentially moving to a new home or an apartment is maybe out of the question for you. But for that particular individual, there's going to be a situation to arise, and it'll be okay to take that leap forward towards it, okay? And of course, you will have to attend to the details on the matter on the home matter, okay? They want me to get another clarity card here. Both of them. Release doubt in the matter. Virtuous behavior is necessary for a proper union. Bad habits have become a way of life, so maybe relying on those outside influences for our pleasures, okay? And then we've got stand your ground, but don't confuse being forceful with yelling, okay? And I feel like this could be somebody maybe that you're going to deal with. Like, they're going to be a little forceful with you, or not forceful, but you know, they might have this notion to really dig their heels in and stand up to you when they hadn't really maybe done that before, because they know you're a very fiery princess. But maybe that's what you call yourself, which is cool, you know, princess, goddess, you know. Keep an open mind and just know that they're trying something new for themselves to help with their own healing, okay? It's nothing towards you, okay? Focus on the good things rather than the bad. Yeah, so focus on that. If that happens, please let me know. Fear pulls you backwards. So, that's the sense with resistance is stopping your progress. Okay, there's some kind of fear, illusion that needs to be released. Okay, I keep flashing to these cards, so I guess I'm going to get the situation more. Release the doubt. Fear is blocking your progress. Resistance is stopping your progress. Doubt could be blocking your progress. Take up space. The Emperor energy coming through. Leadership. I'm not breathing while I'm channeling here, guys. Emotional damage. Not really. It says emotional stability. Ooh, competition. And I've got, where did it go? Boxing gloves here on the cut. So I feel like that's just validating, like there could be a situation arising that somebody's really, but no, don't get me wrong. If they're like actually yelling in your face and almost spitting on you and pointing fingers and all red faced, like don't be afraid to shapeshift into that what you need to. But having compassion, acting in the spirit of compassion, maybe that's why that card is out there too, is that, you know, that person, we don't ever know what the fuck's going on with people behind closed doors, right? There could be a really bad sense of emotional damage for that person. I knew everything happens for a reason. I knew I said that for a reason, but maybe they're overcoming some huge obstacles in their life. Like a lot of shit has been going on with people and in the world the past few years since the pandemic started. Well, even since before, people dealt with shit, right? It's not just fucking Corona that made shit worse. It made it worse, but the bad was always there. The difficult situations have always been there before Corona, right? You could have had a vision about this situation too, because I keep looking back at that card. She's so pretty though. I'm just loving that version of Aphrodite. So just keep in mind, stay in a heart space. I know you're probably a fire sign, and that's probably why this is coming up. You know, if you're sexually frustrated, taking care of your own needs on your own time with yourself could benefit you also. Could benefit your emotional stuff too, and it actually help your creativity and your sacral chakra too. There's one more card here that wants to come out. But just being in compassion. This is a situation that's going to test you, I think, on your patience, okay? Because there's some situations and how you decide to react and how you see things that need to be unlearned at this time. In doing this, they will offer you a sense of security. There's something, you know, for our efforts. And look, we've got homecoming on the bottom. We're talking about homes right here too. Something that will be all right. Look here, I'm putting this card over, I'm putting unlearn over emotional stability and security. So there's something around a thinking pattern or a cycle that is going to come to an end, okay? So this could be you dealing with it. It could be just something, the smallest little thing. Maybe you're the one that's going to blow up or want to blow up. Something might really just tip you off, but practice that patience. You've been trying to practice it for a while. You've been taking leadership. Attend to the details. So if you feel like this is resonating with you, group 3, attending to the details also, forming that base chakra, that stabilization, and also looking up which chakra that helps you deal with patience, okay? Because I feel like I should know it right now, but it's not coming to mind. So just a little suggestion there for you, okay? Worry is a wasted emotion. Maybe you've been worrying too much on how you're going to satisfy your sexual needs, group 3. You can satisfy yourself, right? Quit relying on outside influences. Excuse me. Cracked open. Yeah, this might be how you're feeling right now. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Cracked open. Rock bottom. You guys, group 3. The only way from here is up, right? You may have felt like you hit an emotional rock bottom, okay? Because things are what we make them out to be. A deep realization or major breakthrough is experienced within the next few days. Things are what we make them to be. So a happy outcome. Okay, so regardless, even if you're not changing jobs and you're not moving homes, whatever situation is going on here for you, group 3, there is a sense of a happy outcome, okay? Because this worry that you have on the matter is a wasted emotion. There's time and energy that needs to be spent towards practicing that fucking patience, maybe, or something on the home life. And maybe there's a sense of needing to have a new direction in the home. So rearranging things, painting, putting up different art, or I'm feeling like maybe somebody's wanting to change the light fixtures or the doorknobs or some, like the sink faucet, or, you know, changing something up, doing something a little different. Aww. But your spirit team would love you for you to know that they fucking love the shit out of you. They see you as this embodiment. This is you to them. That is how your spirit team sees you, group 3. Whether you feel it or see it or not. And I feel like you guys are pretty good about feeling yourselves and, you know, dolling yourself up, making, you know, you're really good about making yourself feel good. I think she's holding a lily or a tulip there, though, but my angel Lily's coming through hard here. Maybe you've got a passed on loved one named Lily as well. Let's see what else we got for you. Oh, the pig. Maybe the pig's your spirit animal right now. Pigs are not bad. It's not a bad thing. Beware of greed, though. So it's funny that I'm putting this over the sexual wisdom card. So you may have been, bad habits have become a little way of life. So maybe you're too much focusing on outside influences to satisfy your sexual needs, or you're too worried about getting laid or something. Oh, look, a pineapple. Reconciliation in a matter. Reconciliation with spirit, as I'm putting this over here. Or this whole situation that I was talking about, somebody digging their heels in it and standing up to you, or vice versa. This could have happened before, and you said some things, or they said some things that weren't very nice, but there will be reconciliation in the outcome. But looky here, you little firecrackers. I knew I was dealing with some fire signs. I knew it. Excitement. Excitement. Okay, be excited about the future that you have coming about your future, because there are good things, okay? That worry and fear, that's a wasted emotion, my loves. That is a wasted emotion. Worry makes us feel conflicted, and essentially we're defeated. If we let worry consume us, or fear, we've essentially been defeated, right? And I understand that you guys have probably been through a lot of heartache and loss, but that is then. This is now. The worst is behind you, okay? Now it is up to you, group 3. I've got another card here for you, but it is up to you on how you view situations, on how you want to learn and unlearn old ways of thinking and old ways of seeing things. So whatever situation that is arising for you, it's time to look at it from a positive perspective, okay? And then I think you'll come to realize that we do indeed create our own reality. And look, there's that base chakra, the root chakra I was mentioning earlier. And yeah, there's something here. There could be something that, the whole sexuality and sexual wisdom and stuff, there could be something that goes deeper, stemming on another level of why you see why you might base relationships around sex, or why you base certain things around yourself for sex, if that makes sense, because there's trapped in fear on the bottom of the deck here. So I feel like that's a deeper meaning for you, okay? We've got fertility, so being very creative here lately too. But look, we've got triumph here. And look, he's waving that red flag, but I feel like he took that red flag from that mofo back there and he's waving it in victory and triumph, right? Like, I'm burning your red flags, okay? Spiritual union, yeah. Become a clear channel, group 3. Woo! Woo! Oh, wait. Your angel team would like to give you a message. I didn't do this for the other groups. Shh, don't tell anybody, okay? I just want to say, though, if you're still here with me, you're still listening, I love and I appreciate all of you. I know there's always a reason why I do this. I was on sabbatical and I was hardly doing stuff for a while, but now I realize I know what it was for and why I was paused. But anyways, don't just think about it. Fucking do it. Don't just think about it. Do it. And take time out for yourself. Worry is a wasted emotion. Stop worrying about everyone and all the situations around us. Eat that edible or that brownie, you know, that special brownie, and just binge watch Harry Potter. I don't know. That's what I'm fixing to do. Smoky on the toki and just Netflix and chill for a while. Group 3, it is always a pleasure. I can't believe it's almost 9 a.m., but that's good. I hope it helps. I hope it resonated. Always make sure you come back at a later date to review it too. Your intuition will guide the way to you, though. Guide you back to it. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. That is always greatly appreciated. So I show up in more searches, and my hashtags actually count for something, right? It's just greatly appreciated. Until next time, dears. Love and light.